diabetes is a condition in which your body has trouble regulating the blood sugar. So you tend to have elevated levels of blood sugar, which over time affects multiple other body systems. So it can have multiple untoward effects on your health over the long term.
Sedentary lifestyle is epidemic in this country. You could even call it pandemic. It is very common to be sedentary. Sedentary lifestyle being very closely related to the epidemic of type 2 diabetes in this country. And diabetes is a major risk factor for cardiovascular events as well. So it's all interrelated.
It is so easy not to move in our culture. It is so easy to just, you know, sit at your desk, sit in front of your screen, sit in your car, and have that be your entire day.
There's really been a high cost to allowing ourselves to become a sedentary species. There's an obvious public health cost. Everybody wants to talk about the obesity epidemic, but that's the tip of a chronic disease iceberg. There are projections that say maybe 1 in 3 kids of the current generation will grow up with type 2 diabetes at some point in their life. There are estimates that suggest we could be raising the first generation in modern society to end up with statistically shorter life expectancies than their parents. And it won't be because of some infectious disease. It will be the diseases of sedentary living, like type 2 diabetes.
I have concerns for the younger generation where we see increased numbers of young people with diabetes. They're spending more time in front of a video screen or a computer screen or TV set. There is something that's missing with our young people, with being driven everywhere, not either walking or riding a bike and getting the kind of exercise and really just going outside and playing.
50 years ago, the evidence that we have now for physical activity as a health benefit wasn't there. But there's been a tremendous advance in the last 50 years in the research. And because society's activity levels have gone down so much, the relative importance of physical activity has escalated dramatically. An important distinction is between physical activity and exercise. And most people have this perception that exercise involves running, you know, being in a gym, working out. And I say to them that walking to the car or walking to a meeting is fantastic.
It's very important to get the word out that even more moderate intensity exercise, such as brisk walking, can have major health benefits, and that it's not necessary to do the really vigorous forms, strenuous forms of exercise.
I think for the rest of us, to try to work walking into your part of your daily routine or your weekly routine for exercise, it is somewhat of a commitment. Make the time for it. It's one of the easiest things that you can do, that you don't have to really think so much about, to have the multitude of benefits on other aspects of your health.